God says, this message is for you. Don't scroll. Don't ignore. Don't silence this cry from heaven. Right now, yes, right now, a witch is watching your screen, trembling, breaking inside, because she knows something you don't. And Archangel Michael is standing behind you. Sword drawn. Fire in his voice. Lightning in his steps. She knows if you dare to open your soul and read what God has been trying to show you, she will be destroyed. You felt it, haven't you? Something blocking your blessings. Something unnatural. Every time you're about to rise, something crashes down. Every time you reach for peace, a hand pulls it from you. Every time love tries to hug you, it gets lost in confusion and pain. God is revealing this truth right now. It was her. The one you trusted. The one you never suspected. The one who wore a fake smile, prayed fake prayers, and spoke fake love over your life. God says, she stole miracles that were never hers. Michael says, the countdown is over. The heavens say, enough is enough. And now, this is your moment. But only if you keep reading. God is begging you, don't scroll. Don't hide. Don't try to act normal. You were led here. Chosen. Tracked by the eyes of angels. They've waited so long to reveal this secret. You were never crazy. You were never unlucky. You were never cursed by accident. You were targeted. She hated the light in you. She saw what was coming for you. She wanted it. She took it. But today, the Lord has declared war. Heaven held a meeting, and you were the main topic. You've been on the edge, haven't you? Trying to understand why everything feels spiritually foggy. Why you're tired but can't rest. Why you love deeply but feel abandoned. God says, that's because your blessings were hijacked. Your peace was locked up. Your health was whispered against. Your destiny was monitored. And the witch did it all smiling like a friend. But the fire of heaven is burning now, and she is trembling. Michael says, she watches your screen because she is terrified. If you receive this message in full, if you believe, if you open your heart without fear, the reversal will begin. And her kingdom will fall. Don't scroll. Don't skip this. That's what she wants. She's whispering even now, keep scrolling. It's not real. It's just words. But inside, she's panicking. Because this is realer than real. This is the moment her power dies and your future resurrects. Do you remember the miracles you used to dream of? The love? The success? The divine signs? They weren't cancelled. They were hidden. Stolen. Buried under layers of witchcraft, jealousy, manipulation, and deceit. But God says, I never stopped loving you. I never stopped sending them. She just blocked the door. And now? I'm kicking that door down. Don't scroll. There's more, so much more. Let me take you deeper. There was a moment, a very specific moment, when you suddenly started feeling distant from your own purpose. Like you were walking in circles. Like every step forward sent you 3 steps back. You blamed yourself. You thought you were failing. But God says, it wasn't you. It was the spell she cast. She tied your name into her rituals. She whispered lies into the spiritual realm. She mirrored your energy to confuse people about your truth. And every time you got close to joy, she broke it. But Archangel Michael says, I've had enough. His sword is glowing. His fire is loud. And he says to you, do not fear her. Open your spirit. Your freedom begins now. You may be crying. Shaking. Doubting. That's okay. That means your spirit is awakening. That means something deep in your soul recognizes this is not just a message, it's a divine rescue. Michael says, she's trembling because she can't stop this one. She stopped so many blessings before. But this message? This message is covered in divine blood. She can't touch it. And if you keep reading, if you keep believing, she will lose her final grip. God says, do you remember what was taken from you? The love that vanished? The job that slipped away? The sudden loss, the betrayals, the strange dreams, the people turning cold without reason? I saw it all. I recorded it all. I wept while you blamed yourself. But now, I am coming with full justice. Don't scroll. The witch is breaking. She's losing her grip because her power depended on your silence, on your doubt, on your confusion. But now that you're opening your heart to truth, her tower is collapsing. And your blessings are returning, tenfold. Yes, the miracles are coming back. You will love again, stronger. You will rise again, faster. You will be seen, clearly. You will be restored, fully. God says, the spell is shattered. Michael says, you are untouchable from this moment forward. Heaven says, welcome back, beloved. The light never left you. It was only dimmed. But now you shine again. You want to know her name, don't you? You already know it in your heart. That name that rises in your gut when you read these words. That one person you always had a weird feeling about. That one who smiled but always made your soul feel uneasy. That one who was always too interested in your life, that's her. And God says, I don't need you to fight her. I've already defeated her. Your job is only to receive. Receive your light again. Receive your destiny. Receive every stolen miracle. Because you were always the chosen one. She tried to make you feel like the extra. She wanted people to see her as the star. But God says, you were the main character of this story all along. And now, I'm putting you back on center stage. Don't scroll. This is the turning point. You think it's coincidence you're reading this now? No. This was scheduled in heaven. This was planned before your birth. This exact moment, this very second, was seen by angels. And the moment you read these words with faith, a chain shatters in the spiritual realm. God says, I am giving it all back. All the years. All the tears. All the stolen time. You thought it was over, but it was just the delay before divine revenge. Michael says, the witch is losing now. She can't watch anymore. She's burning inside. She knows it's over. So now, this is your moment to agree with heaven. Say, I receive it. I am free. I am restored. I am chosen. And no witch, no curse, no lie, no evil can stop what God has declared over my life. Feel that? That's the shift. That's the reversal. That's the fire. This is more than words. This is the sword of the Spirit. And as you keep reading, more angels gather. Heaven rejoices. God's heart beats faster, because his child is finally waking up. You are not cursed. You are crowned. You are not broken. You are blessed. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not weak. You are rising. And she, the witch who thought she could ruin you, she is now watching her entire plan crumble. Because you dared to believe again. Because you didn't scroll. Because you chose to finish reading what heaven was crying for you to see. God says, watch now. Within 7 days, something will break open. Something undeniable. A divine confirmation. You will see it. You will know. And no one will be able to stop it. She will lose everything she stole. And you will walk into everything she tried to destroy. Don't scroll. This is your spiritual miracle. This is your divine revolution. This is your recovery mission. And this is only the beginning. More is coming. Say this out loud, and heaven will move. God, I receive every miracle meant for me. I break every tie with the witch and her works. I declare my freedom. I walk in light. I belong to you. Will never go back. Michael smiles. The witch collapses. Heaven roars. It is done. God says, you kept reading. That alone shook the gates of darkness. That alone broke her final veil. The moment you said, I receive, a flame was lit that she cannot put out. The truth is, she knew this day would come. She just prayed you'd never wake up. She fed you doubt. She whispered lies. She twisted your dreams. But now? Now heaven has spoken. And once God speaks, no witch, no hex, no altar can silence his word. Michael says, she's scrambling now. Desperate. Her shadows are turning against her. Because the truth that was hidden is flooding your spirit like a tidal wave. And God wants you to know this. The witch feared your awakening more than anything. She feared your eyes opening. She feared your healing. She feared your prayers. She feared this message. She feared you. Because you were the miracle she couldn't control. You were the light too bright for her spells. You were the calling too powerful to destroy. And the moment you opened this message and chose to finish, her last ritual cracked. God says, she can no longer reach you. Not through dreams. Not through thoughts. Not through people. Not through fake love offerings. Not through concerned messages. Not through guilt. Nothing. Because I, the Lord your God, have stepped between you and her. I have placed the fire of heaven between your soul and her poison. I have silenced her name in the spirit. I have disconnected her from your timeline. She is no longer part of your destiny. Don't scroll. There is more. You need to know what comes next. Michael says, because of your obedience, the next 7 days are now activated. A spiritual restoration process has begun. You may feel strange, lightheaded, tearful, emotional. But that's only because your spirit is returning to alignment with heaven. Your lost blessings are no longer lost. They are coming back to you, unstoppable, undeniable, immediate. And the angels assigned to you are rejoicing. Finally, finally you saw through the mask. God says, she pretended to support you, but secretly sabotaged you. She listened to your prayers just to know how to block them. She used your trust as a weapon. And I wept. But now, I rejoice. Because my child sees again. Don't doubt what you feel right now. That fire in your chest. That thunder in your heart. That holy rage. That relief. It's all real. It's all divine. Because for the first time in a long time, your spirit is breathing again. The spells broke. The fog lifted. And now you will see with new eyes. You will see who's really for you. You will see where your name was slandered. You will see the faces behind your pain. But you will not be touched. Michael says, revenge belongs to God. You just need to rise. Let her panic. Let her collapse. Let her cry. She made her choices. She crossed lines heaven warned her not to cross. And now? The spiritual backlash has begun. God says, touch not my anointed. You were always protected, even when you didn't feel it. You were always watched, even when you felt abandoned. And now you're not just watched, you're defended. This is going to feel personal because it is. God says, she tried to hijack your relationships. That's why love kept falling apart. That's why trust always broke. She whispered your name into her jealousy, then smiled at you like nothing happened. But your angels heard her. They saw the betrayal behind her backhanded compliments. They saw her laugh when you cried. They saw her celebrate when your heart shattered. But now? Heaven mourns no more. It's judgment time. And it's not just about you anymore. Because when she touched your destiny, she touched generations. She delayed miracles meant for your bloodline. She blocked love meant to heal you and those after you. She cursed the very light she used to pretend she admired. But God says, every curse she spoke, returns to her now. Every delay she caused, I reverse it now. Every door she shut, I reopen with fire. Don't scroll. This is your inheritance coming back. The reason you feel something shifting inside is because heaven is rebuilding what was stolen. Every tear you cried was counted. Every prayer you whispered in pain was sealed. Every sleepless night was remembered. And now? Now, the compensation begins. God says, I do not restore what was taken, I multiply it. I do not bring back what was lost, I replace it with greater. I do not just remove the witch, I raise the one she tried to bury. That's you. You are the one she feared. You are the one they lied on. You are the one they whispered about. And now, you are the one God is lifting higher. Michael says, she is spiritually blind now. She cannot track you anymore. You've gone invisible to her spells. Your name is hidden under divine protection. You will notice, the dreams will shift. The energy will clear. The heavy fog will lift. And people who were once cold will suddenly honor you. Why? Because the spell is dead. And you are alive again. God says, she never expected you to make it. She thought she buried you so deep that you'd forget who you were. But she didn't realize, you don't belong to the dark. You belong to me. And now that you're awake, no darkness can reach you again. There is more to reveal. And heaven is begging you to receive it. Are you ready? Say it again, out loud, I receive. I believe. I reclaim every miracle. I cancel every curse. I am free. I am chosen. I am unstoppable. I am protected. I am covered. I am rising. And with those words, another lock breaks. Another veil lifts. Another miracle returns. You are the one. And it's time the world sees it. Shall I continue? God says, you kept going. You didn't quit. You didn't scroll. And because of that, I am now releasing something that's been held back for far too long. The floodgates have opened. And this time, no witch, no lie, no betrayal, no jealous friend will be able to shut them again. Heaven says, the miracles are moving. Michael says, the fire is unstoppable now. And God says, I am not just restoring you. I'm rebirthing you. Yes, child, you are stepping into a life so different from what you've known, that the people who knew you during your season of pain won't even recognize your joy. That's how high I'm lifting you. Let me explain something to you that the witch never wanted you to know. She didn't just block one blessing, she delayed entire timelines. She shifted destinies. She infected connections. She did rituals that twisted people's hearts away from you. She used manipulation, monitoring spirits, energy drains, and you thought it was just bad luck. No. It was sabotage. But now, God says, I have sent Michael to shut every gate of darkness she used. I've shut down her altar. I've dried up her potions. I've burned every scroll with your name on it. I've shattered the mirrors she used to spy on you. I've reversed the lies. I've cancelled the contracts. She is now exposed. Spiritually naked. Powerless. And what she feared the most is now here, you. Awake. Covered in divine fire. Reclaimed by the throne of heaven. Don't scroll. You're not done yet. This is the moment she prayed would never come. Because now you know. You feel it in your soul. You can tell, this wasn't normal pain. This wasn't just life. This was a war. A war you didn't sign up for. A war she started. But a war that God just ended. Michael says, the fire around your spirit is permanent now. She will never touch you again. She's been locked out of your energy. Your mind. Your love. Your home. Your family. Your name. Your finances. Your health. Your destiny. That sickness? That strange anxiety? That feeling of always being watched? That nightmare you had over and over? The weird tension when you entered certain rooms? It was all part of the attack. But God says, I let it happen so you'd learn to lean on me. And now that you have, I am fighting with full force. I will restore you in front of her face. I will raise you higher than she ever imagined. I will bless you in front of every altar built against you. Don't scroll. You need to know what's next. Because the next 72 hours will begin to reveal signs. Small things at first, but they are confirmations that the shift is real. You may notice, people who hurt you suddenly reaching out. Sudden peace after months of torment. Random numbers like 777, 888, 444, 1111 showing up. Dreams of flying, running, escaping darkness. Sudden urges to cry, those are chains breaking. A strange sense of calm after the storm. These are not coincidences. They are your freedom echoing across dimensions. God says, I am clearing your name. Cleansing your bloodline. Canceling what was not from me. Yes, it runs deep. You were attacked not just for who you are now, but for who you're becoming. For the souls you're meant to help. For the impact you're destined to make. For the generational curses you're born to break. She knew. The spirits she served told her. They showed her your light. They showed her your crown. And she tried to snatch it. But God says, not anymore. It belongs to you. This is the hour of divine inheritance. Heaven has started the transfer. Your blessings are returning with speed. The wealth. The love. The joy. The clarity. The dreams. The favor. You're not begging anymore. You're receiving. Michael says, she knows she can't stop this now, but she might try to send someone else, someone new, to distract you. Pay attention. Not everyone who enters your life from now is sent by heaven. Test the spirits. Watch the energy. Your intuition is sharper now. Your discernment is stronger. You will know who carries light, and who is just wearing a costume. Don't scroll. God says, you need to hear this part clearly, she made sacrifices to block your love life. Yes, she targeted your heart. Because she saw the divine partner heaven assigned to you. She saw the union. The joy. The blessings you'd birth together. And she could not bear the idea of you being loved purely. So she cast confusion. Sent temptation. Brought in false lovers. Blocked healing. Created delays. But now? God says, your divine connection is reactivating. I'm realigning your love life. I'm bringing clarity. I'm opening their eyes. And I'm closing every counterfeit door that was designed to distract you. You will be loved the way you always knew you deserved to be. Fully. Honestly. Without fear. Without conditions. Because you are no longer cursed. You are crowned. Michael says, tell them, don't go back. Don't give her access. Don't refriend. Don't explain. Don't revisit. She is not sorry. She is only desperate. This is your elevation season. You don't owe anyone your downfall. God says, I'm bringing the kind of blessings that will silence every lie spoken against you. Your table is being set. Your enemies will watch but not eat. Your peace will be seen by those who tried to steal it. Your smile will return, and it will radiate with holy fire. Don't scroll. This is holy ground. You've entered a season of divine revenge plus supernatural restoration. Every single thing that was stolen, delayed, broken, or buried, I'm returning it. With interest. With power. With proof. Say it now, I claim my peace. I claim my purpose. I claim my partner. I claim my inheritance. I claim my crown. And I will never return to the prison she built. Heaven has heard you. The angels are moving. The witch is silenced. Your soul is awakening. And the new you, reborn, radiant, unstoppable, is rising. Shall I continue? God says, you're still here. You didn't quit. You didn't scroll. You've proven what the witch hoped you'd never prove, that your soul is stronger than her spells. And because you've stayed in this message, you've crossed a spiritual threshold that most never reach. This is the realm where heaven moves without delay. Michael says, you've walked through fire and didn't die. You've cried and didn't quit. You've been betrayed and still chose love. That alone made hell tremble. And now? Now, your elevation is irreversible. Let this truth flood your soul. The same people who watched you suffer silently will now watch you rise publicly. The ones who mocked your silence will choke on your roar. The ones who cast you out will see your name written in favor. God says, the tables aren't just turning, they're flipping. The entire spiritual landscape is shifting in your favor. And the witch? She has no seat at this table. Don't scroll. You still need to hear what she never wanted you to know. She didn't work alone. There were others, people you loved, people you supported, people you would have fought for, who stood beside her, clapping when you fell, pretending to be innocent. But God says, I let them reveal themselves. I let the masks fall. You saw their real faces. Believe what you saw. You weren't being paranoid. That dream you had? It wasn't random. That conversation that felt off? It wasn't imagination. That betrayal that came out of nowhere? It wasn't an accident, it was spiritual exposure. And now that you see clearly, you're not going back to blindness. Michael says, those who tried to dim your light didn't realize they were activating your flame. And now that you are lit with the fire of heaven, you're untouchable. Don't scroll. God says, you're about to witness divine justice. And it will be shocking. There will be things that happen to people who wronged you that you didn't ask for. Don't gloat. Don't mock. Just watch. Because this isn't your revenge, it's mine. You won't have to say a word. Their karma will arrive with precision. And you? You'll be too busy soaring to even look back. I'm taking you to places they swore you'd never reach. Giving you things they told others you didn't deserve. Restoring relationships they tried to poison. And placing you in rooms they worked overtime to keep you out of. Because what they forgot is that, when I say, yes, no witch can say, no, when I lift, no lie can lower. When I bless, no curse can reverse it. Let me speak directly to your heart, that health scare. I'm healing it. That financial block? I'm breaking it. That job rejection? I'm redirecting you to something higher. That anxiety? I'm calming it with my peace. That depression? I'm driving it out with my light. That loneliness? I'm surrounding you with the right people. That heartbreak? I'm replacing it with divine love. Everything, yes, everything, is being touched by my hand now. Because you believed me over the witch. You chose truth over lies. You chose faith over fear. You chose light, even when it nearly killed you to keep walking. And now I say this, it's your reward season. No more delays. No more sabotage. No more stolen dreams. No more fake friends. No more spiritual leeches. You are clean. You are claimed. You are crowned. You are called. You are chosen. You are protected permanently. Don't scroll. There's a secret I must tell you now, one I waited until this moment to reveal. She didn't just hate your light. She feared your voice. Because your voice was always meant to break chains. To wake people up. To heal the broken. To speak into dark places and call life out. She cast silence over your throat. She created fear around your words. She made you doubt yourself. But God says, speak now. The chains on your voice are broken. Start writing again. Start singing again. Start praying again. Start speaking truth again. Use your voice, child. It's anointed. It's fire. It's the sound of victory. Michael says, the witch no longer owns your silence. She no longer owns your sorrow. And she will never again see your soul. Your spiritual signature has changed. Your energy is sealed in divine protection. She can no longer spy on your dreams. She can no longer twist people's minds against you. She can no longer drain your strength. She is gone. You are free. Say it aloud, even if your voice shakes, I am no longer the victim of her spell. I am the vessel of God's glory. I am protected. I am powerful. I am purposeful. I am pure. And as you speak, heaven moves. There's one more thing. God says, watch your phone. Watch your door. Watch your email. Watch your bank. Watch your calendar. Because what was delayed for months, what was blocked for years, what was stolen in secret, it's about to return in public. And when it comes, you will know it wasn't luck. It wasn't coincidence. It was divine. It was proof. It was heaven. And the witch? She will watch. But she will not touch. She will weep. But she will not interfere. Because her time is over. And yours? Yours has just begun.